Hello dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. If you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Aquarius, this is your weekly reading. There's something that you're not seeing clearly. My left eye, it's almost like I'm seeing blurry out of it. All of a sudden, there is a tension. There is you may be angry, or you may have been coming out of like an argument or a fight with somebody that is not letting you to see something clearly. It's not allowing you to see something the right way, is the way that I'm picking it up. There is a sense here of needing to allow yourself time to kind of calm down before making a decision. Needing to allow, like, I'm picking up this energy of like your nervous system, like, so like literally your body is almost like in shock over something, or is trying to figure something out. You are trying to figure something out. You're trying to force something, and it's like the more you try to force it, the more you try to see it, or the more you try to get it, the more uneasy that you may be feeling in your body. So there's a need to kind of like, hey, calm down a little. Take some time to kind of ground yourself, to allow yourself to see something clearly. There is a clear message here that you're on the right path. I don't know, some of you may need that confirmation that what you are doing is the correct way, or the correct, I want to keep on saying like the correct way. Some of you may have been questioning the way that you're doing something, or something of that matter. You're like, it's like, no, you're right. Keep going. Some of you are being emerged or being asked to learn something, to take some time off, to study something, to learn a different craft or a different skill, that will work in collaboration with whatever it is that you're doing. And maybe some of you were hesitant because it's not something that you actually saw yourself looking into, or and it's kind of like, should I really? Whatever it is that you're being asked to learn or something like that, again, it is a part of the puzzle, or a piece of the puzzle of what it is that you do. And it's like, it's going to fit perfectly with whatever it is when it comes to your business or something like that. You may not be able to see it right now, but it's like the pieces will fall into place when they're meant to. Some of you feel that you're fighting, like the opposition, or whoever it is that you're fighting. It almost feels like there's like 10-1. Now this may be your challenges that may feel like there's so much, or they feel so overwhelming for one person. But it's almost kind of like the 10-1 doesn't really matter, because it's like, even if you put all the 10 little things together, they will still be half of what you are, is what I'm picking up, or half of you, if that makes any sense. So if you're finding yourself in a position where people are gossiping, or you're finding yourself people wanting to argue or start off stuff with you for no reason, it's like, don't even worry about it, is what I'm saying. Because it's like, you alone, it's like, you got this. There's something that, there's an energy about like you got something that you're not realizing, Aquarius. Again, this may be little challenges, like little obstacles, and because they're coming back to back, like one after the other, it's like by the time you're like halfway through these obstacles, you're kind of like, okay, when am I gonna catch a break? And Spirit is like, hey, don't even worry about that, because you got this. Like, you got this. You got this. And it's almost so much more like you needing to realize that you got something. You needing to realize that you can rise above anything. You needing to, like, it's almost like facing all of these challenges or these little mishaps this week. It's almost like, as uncomfortable or as annoying as they may be, they're actually showing you how strong you actually are. They're showing you that power within yourself. Then and it's also allowing you to regain that confidence within yourself. So we're using the Hocus Pocus deck. So the potions are cups, the pumpkins are pentacles, the candles are wands, and the lightnings are swords. So we do have the 5 of candles in the reverse. We have the justice in the upright, and then we have the 5 of pumpkins in the reverse. So whatever in the past didn't work out, whatever it is that anybody is saying or is trying to do to stop you, whatever challenges you may be facing, I do feel like you are going to be overcoming them. I do feel that it is going to bring in this, with this justice card here, it's like something is finally paying off, right? And it's like you're starting to look at your challenges and the obstacles in your life a little bit different. And when you allow yourself to do that and you start to realize that things are not happening to you but for you, and what is it that you're meant to learn in that moment in time, then you start to approach the way that you go into those situations a lot differently. And then it also allows clarity on how to handle those situations. That clarity comes in a lot quicker, right? Then when we go into a space of like, why is this happening to me? And then we feed that energy, and then it seems like the problem of this situation is going to drown us and we don't see a way out. But the way that when we look at the situation, we're like, okay, what is this meant to teach me? What am I to learn about myself? Like, okay, Spirit, how do I solve this? How do I go forward with this? And we allow ourselves that moment to like ground ourselves and allow ourselves to receive the answer, right? Because we always have the answers, guys, right? It is our mind that plays that trick on ourselves, that we have to seek answers outside of ourselves, right? Because in all reality, it's not so much the answers. I feel like it's more of like an echoing of your own thoughts that you get from other people. And it's almost kind of like, okay, sit with yourself and be like, okay, I get it, and you move forward. Instead of like when the answer comes, don't second guess yourself, don't question it, just go for it. And I feel that is the lesson for you this week, is to have more trust in yourself and to have more trust in your own powers and your own abilities and gifts and your own talents to see things through. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. Now, this can be confirmation to the reading. This can be your advice or something that you're not seeing clearly that you need to be made aware of. The Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future, number 12. So this is kind of interesting that this came out for you guys, because again, when you start to see things from a different perspective, right, and when you start to see that things are happening for you, it allows you to be more grounded in the knowing, right, of where it is that your future is headed, where it is that you're going. But it also gives you like this, it's almost kind of like this comforting blanket that allows you to know that no matter what lies ahead, you're not alone. No matter what lies ahead, you're going to rise above it. And that's something that a lot of you may have lost sight of, or may lose sight of while you're in the midst of things. And it's something that when you're going into, or you're in those challenging spaces, you have to remember that this too shall pass, and it definitely does. And at times we trap ourselves believing that it's not going to pass because we just worry of, or we overthink, or we overanalyze the problem itself, and we do not give ourselves the opportunity to see the solution or way out of it. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all your love and support. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. Mwah! Love you all. Bye-bye.